All right. Okay, it's now time for the college football playoff. I'll get the scoreboard right for you. I'll get the right scoreboard up for you. We're waiting for the game to kick off from Memorial Stadium in Norman, Oklahoma. Oh, yeah. Right there. What in the world? There we go. Okay. We're a few minutes behind schedule, getting everything together here. Still looking for a few more parts to my studio. So if you're if you're uh, if you're checking us out, and I gotta figure out how to use ATM for the vertical stream, and I will figure it out tomorrow because I got 3 games planned for you tomorrow. 3 of them. Alabama in the white uniforms, top and bottom, with the crimson numbers, crimson helmets with the white number on either side. Oklahoma goes white numbers and lettering, and now the lights are out at Memorial Stadium. Well, they were out for a moment. They did quick intro. The legendary Holly Rowe is doing the sideline reporting. There's the board. And we're set to go. Ty Simpson will get the ball first. Ty Simpson and Alabama will get the ball first. No, I got that wrong. Oklahoma will see the ball first. First round of the college football playoff set to get underway as Talty set to kick off. Not a seat to be had in the house. Alabama kicks off from right to left, and off we go. And the kick will be taken inside of the 5-yard line. It'll come out to the 25, where it will be 1st and 10. John Mateer, 303 yards passing before his hand surgery and only 194 since. And yet Oklahoma is here in the playoff. It'll be 1st and 10 for Oklahoma, moving left to right from the 25-yard line. Mateer will operate in shotgun, 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 right. Double backs with him. They fake the handoff and Mateer to throw. Plenty of time. Now escapes to his right, and he will get dropped at about the line of scrimmage. Alabama won the coin toss, and they deferred. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Mateer again in shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Running back jettisons to the other side of the field, and he'll get the call straight ahead, and he'll get 5 out to the 30-yard line. Pick up a 5, 3rd down and 5. That was Blaylock on the carry that time for Oklahoma. And if it sounds like I'm half asleep, I am. Fasui, Ozeta, Nuamu, Ryan Paji, and Derek Simmons, your offensive line. 3rd and Well, they're going to say 3rd and 6. Oklahoma 39% conversion on 3rd down. Mateer gets the belt high, shotgun snap, and looks to throw and fires right, and that pass is incomplete. Oh, wait, did he bring that in? Yes, he did. He did bring that in. He did bring that. He sure did bring that in. Foot down, control throughout the catch. That's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Deion Burks on the reception. So 1st and 10 for Oklahoma. Burks out to the right, lone slot left. Blaylock gets the call running right. Blaylock will pick up 5, 6, 7, and 8. His first positive gain on the night, gain of 8, 2nd down and 2. There have been nothing but blowouts in the first round of the college football playoff, and Oklahoma wants to go fast. And that's beat fast. Mateer with a fake to the right, back to throw, stepping up into the pocket. Now he takes off, and he'll dive across midfield. It leaves 3rd and 1 for Oklahoma. 12:37 left in the opening quarter. We'll be with you tomorrow for 3, beginning with women's basketball as number 11 Iowa takes on number 1 UConn. Yes, H, here I am, and I'm happy to be here. 3rd down and 1. As I set up my other tablet here, or they call it 3rd and 2 from the 49 of Alabama. Oklahoma moving right. Crimson tops, white bottoms. Mateer gets the snap. He will take it himself. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line. 1st down, OU. You're going to hear a lot of banging around here. There's a couple more pieces that I would like to, that I would want to get for my studio. The biggest thing I'm doing this for, the triple stream for tomorrow. Want to bring in some money to help have Christmas with my family. Only one pass so far on this drive. This is play number 7 coming up for Oklahoma. They move right. Fake the handoff. Mateer back to throw. Sidearm pass is incomplete. Looking for Burks that time on the throw. No gain. 2nd down and 10. Three tomorrow, and then 1 on Sunday, and then 1 on Monday. Second down and 10 from the Alabama 44. Oklahoma has it moving right, left to right. They give it to Blaylock running straight ahead, and Blaylock's going to be shoved backwards. Simmons with the stop for Alabama, and Oklahoma going tempo on 3rd and 10 from the Alabama 44. Who is you guys' pick to win it all? Let me know in the comments below. Third down and 10. Snap to Mateer. Back to throw. Looking. Drops the screen. It's incomplete. Looking for Blaylock. And it's 4th down, and Oklahoma will punt it away. Give you scores throughout the night. Kelsey on the defense. Keeley on the defense for Alabama. And it's 4th and 10. And Oklahoma will punt it away, and the punt's off. Fair catch called for and made at the 11-yard line. And we'll see Ty Simpson and the Alabama offense. Simpson, once upon a time during the season, was deemed to be a Heisman finalist. Who do you all have winning this game? BU Alabama or BU Oklahoma? Thursday night football, Christmas night, Broncos and Chiefs. Now, I'm not touching it because I'm going to be at my in-laws with going to see my grandkids. Yeah, take this down. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Here. And H, I'm glad you're here because I've got to keep myself accountable for all the games that I schedule. I got 3 on the docket tomorrow. And knowing that you're here supporting me is huge. Absolutely huge. I'm calling it for Oklahoma by 5 over Alabama. Bama came into this game favored by 1.5 points. I have plans to have a vertical stream tonight along with it, but I'm not well versed with the program I need yet. That's why I'm going to get in here early tomorrow and get well versed in it and set everything up. Ty Simpson has thrown 26 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. 4 of them have come in the last 4 games. So each of these quarterbacks have had something go against them. And each quarterback can be had. Want to help out? You can drop us a cash app to $Dr. K50. And I hope I get a lot of them this weekend because I really want to spoil my family with Christmas this year. And if you want to help with the remainder of the wish list or get me back to work, so securing a rental car, you can do that via GoFundMe. On first down, they hand it off to the running back, and he is swarmed and dropped after only a gain of 1. Second down and 9 coming up. Ryan Grubb is the offensive coordinator. Is the offensive coordinator for Alabama. Brent Venables is the defensive coordinator for Oklahoma. Second and 9 on the 13. Alabama ball moving left. Simpson in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Now our running back comes in the backfield. They fake it to him, and they throw out to the left, and that pass is caught. It's a gain of 2. It leaves 3rd and 7, and OU would love nothing more. Isaiah Horton with the reception that time. 2 receivers deep on the left, deep on the right side. Near left also has 2 receivers. Daniel Hill in the backfield with Ty Simpson, who has it in shotgun formation. He takes the belt high shotgun snap. Rush is coming. He throws out to the right. It's incomplete. And Oklahoma indeed does get a 3 and out. And it's 4th down for Alabama. Isaiah Horton, the intended receiver. So each team has seen the ball once, haven't done anything with it. Kenneth Clark is with us. Victor is not in yet. Here's the punt. High and short. Everybody get away from it. It'll roll dead at the 41-yard line, and that's where Oklahoma will take possession. 42-yard punt, no return. Alabama, Oklahoma in the first round of the college football playoff. I don't sound as polished as I do because, well, I've been asleep. And that's my daughter. playing video games online. I love hearing her laugh too. I always say I love hearing my wife laugh, and it's the truth. I love hearing them all laugh. Let's take a 100-second break. No score for Norman, Oklahoma.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Alabama's only won once in the series between these two teams, and that came in the Orange Bowl in 2018 when Alabama won by 11, 45-34. And Kyler Murray, the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, is in the house. Brian Bosworth, everybody remembers the Boz there on the Oklahoma sidelines, along with Barry Switzer, Bob Stoops, all the alumni out for both teams. Mateer is let's set your lineups. Mateer is your quarterback. Torrey Blaylock is your running back. Your receiver, Giovanni Gibson is your receiver. Tight end is Jaron Canuck. Left to right on the offensive line, Michael Fosausi, Heath Ozetta got the start tonight. On first down, they toss it to Blaylock running right. Blaylock this time will get 1. That's what I get for being unorganized, but I'm here. And I can't use that excuse anymore either. I am here, but I promise I will be more organized. We'll meet the Alabama defense in just a moment. Second down and 8. 8.5 for the first quarter. Mateer out of the shotgun with a running back standing to his right, which is Blaylock. They fake it to Blaylock. Mateer to throw. Zips one over the middle. That pass is caught. First down, OU. Biggest play of the night so far. And a first down for the Oklahoma Sooners as that pass is complete to Jermichael Carter. So 1st and 10 for Oklahoma. Their second first down of the night. 7:49 for the opening quarter. 3 receivers to the left, tight end right. And they fake it to Blaylock. Mateer back to throw, has time, zips one left too far, incomplete. Man had a receiver running free, which was Giovanni Gibson. Second down coming up for Oklahoma. Man, he was open. He beat his man, but Mateer threw its sidearm and wound up throwing it too far. 2nd and 10. 7:39 for the opening quarter. 3 receivers this time come out to the right and a receiver to the left. Mateer lone in the backfield, and Mateer will take it himself. Mateer gets 5. Mateer's got a first down and more as he plows ahead inside the 25. First down, Sooners. Victor Locke is here with us. Says, let's get the game started. And Victor, I have something to send to you. 1st and 10 for OU. Mateer had 434 yards rushing in the regular season. And it's first down for Oklahoma. 7 minutes left in the opening quarter. On first down, Mateer gives it to Blaylock, and Blaylock is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down for Oklahoma. 6:45 left in the opening quarter. And I know Victor's question. The only reason I set it up as a separate broadcast, I was trying to get a lot of them scheduled at once and get it out the way. On second down, Mateer rolls right, looking for the inside pass, throws incomplete. He was looking for an inside shovel pass, and nothing a-doing. And now it is 3rd and 10. Also, this broadcast tonight, not only brought to you by Snowman's Road to Recovery, but also by Climb for Chris. Thank you, Kenneth. We're going to help Chris climb that mountain to recovery. 3rd and 10. Snap to Mateer. Back to throw. Looking. Dumps it over the middle. That pass is caught. And a first down for Oklahoma. 10-5 and out of bounds. Robinson with the catch. It's 1st and goal for Oklahoma. You know, it's that kind of day for you when you make one decision. You stepped out of bounds right there inside the 10. Carolina Hurricanes have scored. They lead the Stanley Cup champions 2-0 from the 8-yard line. First down and goal. Running back stands to his left, and it's Mateer that'll take it himself. Mateer to the outside, inside the 5, and he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the Sooners strike first in the college football playoff. 8-yard touchdown run by John Mateer. And Oklahoma strikes first. Do y'all think this will be a high-scoring game? I think it's going to be. You remember, Oklahoma beat Alabama earlier in the year, 23-21. That was down in Tuscaloosa. Extra point good, and it's Oklahoma 7, Alabama nothing. Let's take this time out. 5:29 left in the opening quarter, and your score. It's Oklahoma 7, Alabama nothing. This is the 2025 college football playoff, and you're hearing it live on Snowman Sportsnet and Snowman Multimedia.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Scoring drive for Oklahoma, 8 plays, 59 yards. They used 334. John Mateer paid off the touchdown with paid off the drive with an 8-yard touchdown run. Tate Sandell's extra point is good, and that's where we are right now. 5:29 left in the opening quarter. It's Oklahoma 7 and Alabama nothing. We got one prediction in the chat already. Horowitz, Feinberg, and Horowitz calls it for Oklahoma tonight. I made the same call. What say you guys? BU Alabama or BU Oklahoma? AB Media joins us from Indianapolis, Indiana. I don't care as long as Indiana can beat them. And that's our next playoff game. Indiana gets the winner of this game in the Rose Bowl. So it's going to be an SEC team that'll play Indiana in the Rose Bowl. We'll have that for you on New Year's Day. Tate Sandell will kick things off. 90 yards so far for OU, 5 for Alabama. Left-footed kick is away, and it will be brought out ahead to the 10 and run over at the 15-yard line. Letzia Brooks on the return. He gets to the 14, and he is smashed by Tristan Hayes. Tomorrow, Kenneth, I have 3 of them, beginning with women's basketball, Iowa and UConn, number 11 versus number 1. The middle game is Montana and Montana State. Not going to make sure I get my notes done for that one. So I'll be waking up early tomorrow, get those notes done. From the 14-yard line, 1st and 10 for Alabama. Simpson back to throw. In trouble and dropped. Loss of 8. Kip Lewis on the sack. And Alabama's now in longer situations. AB says, I still can't believe I'm saying Indiana IU is number 1. Yes, they are, and until somebody beats them. Loss of 8 on the sack. It'll be 2nd down and 18. 5 minutes left in the opening quarter. Fans going nuts at Memorial Stadium in Norman. Simpson out of the gun. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Simpson is ready. He takes the bell high shotgun snap, throw a short middle to Josh Quaver, and Quaver is dropped near the 15-yard line. 8-yard gain back to the 14. So the 8-yard loss on the sack, they got back. It's 3rd and 10. What would it mean for Oklahoma if they were to start this game with 2 3 and outs? 4:20 and counting left in the opening quarter. Third and 10 from the 14. Simpson out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 2 tight ends in the game also. Now Simpson changing the play with 2 on the play clock, and he quickly calls timeout. Here's another question. I'm going to ask a lot of them throughout tonight's game. Do y'all think Ty Simpson should declare for the draft, or should he stay another year? I'm of the thinking that he needs to stay another year because he played his way into the Heisman conversation. If he wants to win the Heisman and really sell him and really make himself the number 1 quarterback in the class of 2027, he needs to stay another year. And aside of that, a loss tonight would, I think, make the taste so sour for him that he'd want to come back. Oh, situation last week came back again. Victor says 1 more year education can't hurt either. No, it can't. My cousin had cancer, says Kenneth, he is cancer free. That is great. You know something? There's someone I need to dedicate this to who I found out today passed away due to pancreatic cancer, and his name is Terry Little. You often heard me saw me run an ad about the Knucklehead Chronicles. He was the man in charge of that. Now, I just found out today that he passed away due to pancreatic cancer. I beg your pardon. Stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And I got to tell y'all, I was bummed. I was absolutely bummed. I was bummed when I found that out because I hate losing any of my friends. But to lose one to the very disease that tried to get me hit me even harder. It hit me hard. And I was threatening to pull the plug on tonight's game, but I'm glad I didn't. Because what good would it have been for me to pull the plug and still mope around or sleep most of the night and then be up at 3 o'clock in the morning doing preparation for a game I probably wasn't going to call anyway. So I fought through that, and I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I'm here with you guys. So if I start breaking down crying, I'm thinking of you, Terry. And I did a game for him. This one's for him also. Matter of fact, every game we do in the college football playoff is for him. It's 3rd and 10 with 4 minutes left in the opening quarter. Simpson out of the gun. Takes the belt high shotgun snap, drops to throw, in trouble. Back near his goal line. Unloads one, and it is incomplete. 2 3-and-outs for Oklahoma's defense. And Alabama will punt from just about the shadow of their goal line. Latzier Brooks was the intended receiver. The winner of this game gets Indiana on New Year's Day. The punt's away. And fair catch called for and made inside Alabama territory. Blake Dow punts it 31 yards to the Alabama 45. Isaiah Satanga with the fair catch. And that was nearly blocked. I'm surprised that Heineke didn't get a piece of that. So Oklahoma off to a fast start. OU's on average started from their own 33. Alabama on average has started from their own 13. And Mateer is back on the field. They are 1 for 2 on their drives tonight. Second drive paid off in a touchdown. Trips left, tight end right. Snap to Mateer, back to throw, looking, plenty of time. Fires out to the left on a crossing pattern. That pass is caught by Jaron Kanak. And Kanak gets down to the 40-yard line on a gain of 8, 2nd down and 2. 3:29 left in the opening quarter. It's all Oklahoma. They lead 7-0, and they have been in control. Except for even with the first drive, they got they got in Alabama territory, but they had to punt from the Alabama 49. Now they're on a roll. They hand it off to Blaylock, and Blaylock gets the first down for Oklahoma on a gain of 3. Brent Venable has got this team humming right now. Oklahoma comes in with a record of 10-2, Alabama 10-3, and that third loss occurred in the SEC championship game against Georgia. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Matier out of the gun, takes the belt high snap, and they'll hand it to Torrey Blaylock running right, and Blaylock is flipped over upside down inside the 30-yard line. Nakai Hill-Green on the stop for Alabama. 6-yard gain, 2nd down and 4. 2:13 remaining in the opening period of play. They've updated the average starting field position. It's Oklahoma has started on average from their own 41. From the 32nd down and 4, they pitch it to Torrey Blaylock, and Blaylock still pushing, and he'll get 3, 3rd and 1. I actually give him a gain of 2. Dijon Lee on the stop for Alabama. And we got a penalty flag down. First flag of the night. And we're still waiting the signal to see what the flag is. It is unsportsmanlike conduct against Oklahoma. That'll cost him 15. And I think one of my cats is trying to scratch their way into the house. Ball will be back on the Alabama 43. Eddie Pierre Lewis, the guilty party. And Venable, you can see all the veins in his neck as I'm looking at the replay saying, come on, what's up with that? 3rd and 18 from the Alabama 43. Line to make is the Alabama 25. A penalty like that can stop a drive in a hurry. Snap to Matier. They'll fire out to the right. That pass is caught inside the 40, still going inside the 35, and down to the 32-yard line. Matier to Isaiah Satenga, gain of 10, down to the Alabama 33, and it leaves 4th and 8 from that point. So potentially Alabama can get out of this mess, only surrendering a field goal or surrendering nothing. Tate Sandell will try one from 51 yards. He was 15 of 16 on the season. Left-footed kicker is ready. Snap is backing down, on the way, and it is good. And the Sooners are off and rolling. They lead this game by a count of 10-0. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Tate Sandell knocks one home from 51 yards, although if you're an OU fan, you would love to have seen the Sooners get 7 instead of 3. But they do pay off the drive. 6 plays, 13 yards in 3 minutes. Sandell knocks home a 51-yard field goal, and your score with 51 seconds left in the opening quarter. It is Oklahoma 10 and Alabama nothing. $11 minutes and 4 seconds the time of possession for Oklahoma, only 3:11 for Alabama. And Alabama's already had to use one timeout. And I will say it again, the winner of this game gets the most surprising team, but the number 1 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And I knew Indiana would be number 1 after they knocked off Oregon. The bonus, They knocked off Ohio State. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Tate Sandell boots it away. High and short, fair catch taken at the 5-yard line. They need to bring this kickoff back with the team running in motion with them. Tomorrow at noon, it's Texas A&M and Miami from College Station. Ole Miss and Tulane from Oxford at 3:30. And James Madison and Oregon at 7:30 from Eugene. .45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Alabama will start from their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Simpson back in shotgun formation. Sidecar running back to his right. He gets the call running left, and he's going to get flipped. He still finds his way forward for about 7. Jamarian Miller on the carry that time. Out to the 32. 30 seconds for the quarter. Alabama doesn't have to take a snap. And I think they're going to do just that. They are not going to take a snap here. Now with 20 seconds left, and you got a 3-second difference. Play clock to game clock. Down to the final 10 seconds. 2nd down and 3. They are going to run a play. They give it to Miller again, and Miller is dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Cortland Guillory with the stop for Oklahoma, and that takes us to the end of 1. Your score at the end of 1, Oklahoma 10, Alabama nothing. We're back with the second quarter in 100 seconds.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Why does that Chris Bass commercial get me every time? We're ready for the second quarter. First quarter stats look like this. Oklahoma, 118 yards. Alabama with only 12. 70 yards passing for OU, a dozen for Alabama. Oklahoma, all the passing yards with 48. Only penalty in the game came at the tail end of the third drive for OU, that 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct. 6 first downs to none for Alabama. 3 for 5. OU 3 for 5 on third downs. OU's run 22 plays. Alabama's run 8. No one's turned the ball over yet. Oklahoma with the only sack of the game, a loss of 8 that came against Ty Simpson. And I think Alabama wasted it down. Mateer has carried the ball 5 times, 26 yards with a touchdown. Torrey Blaylock has carried the ball 8 times for 22 yards. We're ready with the second quarter, 10-0 in favor of the Oklahoma Sooners as the teams have switched sides. Alabama this time working left to right in the second. They face 3rd and 3. I think they wasted it down. Let's see how they recover. They send the blitz. Simpson to throw. Fires right. Incomplete. 3 and outs for Alabama. And it is 4th and 3. And Alabama will punt it away again. And Horton got held on that third down play. And Caleb DeBoer is going ballistic because there was a hold at the top of that route and at the tail end of the play. So they'll punt it away for the second time. Blake Dowd punts it away, and it's going to be short. It'll bounce out of bounds at the 35. And Pierre Lewis for Oklahoma, take your yelling like a man. Not supposed to make a play like that when the play is basically over. And I think I got a kitty at my door. I'll let him or her in just a moment. Mateer out of the gun on 1st and 10. Back to throw, looking right, fires over the middle. Incomplete, looking for Satanya. And it's a boy that's outside because Winnie is in my lap. Hello, Winnie. What are you doing? Of course, she's making biscuits on my arm. 2nd down and 10. 14:44 remaining in the half. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Xavier Robinson, and Robinson's only going to get a couple out to the 39. Ow! Look, you little rascal. Daddy's working. And, of course, she's going to park right here in my arm. 3rd and 8. 14:25 left in the half. Mateer out of the gun. Why are you coming in the middle like that? Oh, boy. Plenty of time on the play clock. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, now 10. From the 39. Snap to Mateer. Against pressure. Rolls out to his right. Has time and fires incomplete. They're talking about it. Did they give it to him? They gave it to him. There's no way he made this. There's no way he made that catch. Oh, yes, there is. Wow. They're gonna have to review this play. Deion Burks with the reception. As it stands now, a gain of 16. But they will indeed take a look at it. Winnie, what are you doing? Yes. His feet were in the air when he leapt to make the catch. Did he put a toe down? Yeah, he did. It looked like he put a toe down. Let's look at looking at another angle. Winnie. Here, move, Winnie. Yes, I'm wrestling with one of my cats. Hi, Winnie Pooh. Call upheld. 1st down, Oklahoma. So a 16-yard reception by Deion Burks. And it's 1st and 10 for Oklahoma. Burks comes out to the right, along with another receiver. Lone slot left. Mateer out of the gun as they're in Alabama territory again. Mateer back to throw. Fakes running. Now fires up the middle, and that pass is caught. Deion Burks again. First down, Oklahoma, and this offense is cooking. Mateer 7 of 12 for 103 yards. 58% completion percentage so far in the game, and Oklahoma is cooking. He's got a rushing touchdown to his credit, and they give it to Blaylock running left. He's going to go backwards. Jefferson with the stop for Alabama. 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 11, I beg your pardon, as they give Robinson a loss of 1. Second and 11, 12:28 remaining in the half. From the 30-yard line, 2nd and 11. Mateer to throw. Sidearm pass caught by Burks. Burks trying to get out of a tackle. Squirms forward. Where will they mark him? They're going to mark him inside the 25 at the very least. Just in case you all are joining us for the first time, it is 9th-seeded Alabama and 8th-seeded Oklahoma for a spot in the Rose Bowl to play Indiana on New Year's Day. 3rd down and 5. From the Alabama 23-yard line, receivers left, receivers right. Mateer out of the shotgun with the ball on the right hash. Snap to Mateer. Looking over the middle. That pass is caught by the big tight end. 1st and goal, Oklahoma. Jacob Jordan with the reception. 16-yard gain. 1st and goal, Sooners. And right now, Oklahoma is just cooking this defense. 8th play of the drive coming up on 1st and goal. They've used 3:37 off the clock. You would love to pay this off with a touchdown. 1st and goal from the 7. Mateer out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. It's Mateer up the middle. Wide open. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Satania with the catch. And it is 16-0 OU. Isaiah Satania with the reception. They're 2 for 2 in the red zone. Eight plays, 63 yards, and 357. The extra point is good by Tate Sandell. Jacob Ulrich holding. Ben Anderson, the snapper. And with 10:51 remaining in the first half, your new score is Oklahoma 17 and Alabama nothing. Let's pause for this timeout inside of the 2025 college football playoff. You're here we get live on Snowman Sportsnet.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Base YouTube channel.
At my door, and we'll see. And one wants to be let out. I gotta wait. Darn it. Actually, no, I don't. They're still in commercial. Hang tight a second, folks. Hi, boys. Stand in? Okay. Okay. 17-0 Oklahoma as I let two of my cats back in the house. Okay. Type Simpson is 2 of 5 for 12 yards. You know what I know what I'm gonna do next break. It figures. On a game like this, to open the college football playoff, this happens. Jeez Louise, man. From the 25, 1st and 10, Alabama back to work. They'll send 3 receivers out to the right, 2 to the left. Simpson alone in shotgun formation. Snap to Simpson, looking to throw, escapes trouble. Out to his left and fires incomplete, looking for Hot Rod Williams. HF&H says Ty better have something to do in this quarter and the second half. You're not kidding, because if you go down 20 plus points to Oklahoma, the way this, with everything that hangs in the balance for this game, you got problems. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Simpson out of the gun. Has a back coming to him in the backfield, stands to his right, fakes it to him, throws out to the right, and that pass is complete to Latier Brooks out to the 29, or out to the 30, gain of 5, 3rd and 5. $10-20 for the half. You can't, if you're Alabama, you cannot afford a 3 and out here. You simply can't. 3rd and 5, 10-12 for the half. Let's see if Alabama can do something with this. They're 0 for 3 on 3rd downs. Oklahoma looks like they're sending pressure. Receiver in motion out to the left. Simpson waits, takes the belt high shotgun snap, back to throw, uncorks one, and that is caught. Latier Brooks with the catch and a 1st down for Alabama. 29 yards to the Oklahoma 41. And that sort of just dropped in his lap. Oklahoma indeed sent pressure, but Brooks able to get behind the defense. So now Alabama with their first down of the night compared to 9 for Oklahoma. 9:25 left of the half. 17-0 Oklahoma leads. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Alabama moving right. Simpson out of the gun. He claps his hands and takes the belt high snap, drops back to throw again, looking, a pressure coming. He throws and it's incomplete. That was nearly picked off. Victor, have you ever had a game like this?
Not when it started this bad. Alabama seemed like they playing Cowboys football.
I've
where
seen
they play down to the other team's
a
level.
couple Super Bowls and Ty Simpson getting into it with one of the Oklahoma defenders. I've seen a Super Bowl start this bad. Super Bowl 24, 2nd and 10 from the Oklahoma 41. First time that the Crimson Tide are in Oklahoma territory. 3 receivers to the right. One comes in motion across the formation from right to left. Simpson claps his hands and takes the belt high shotgun snap again. Zips one. Caught. First down inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Cuevas with the reception. 23-yard reception, and Alabama is in business. Now, I got a bone to pick with you, sir.
What did I do now?
NHL 94, that's what.
Oh. We're not even playing hockey at this point.
I know that. For some reason, it's stuck in my head. From the 18, 1st and 10, Simpson back to throw. Has time. Looks, throws, incomplete, looking for Cuevas. The big tight end couldn't bring that in. 2nd down and 10. Oklahoma 181 yards, Alabama 69, and yet it's only 17-0. And I say only because Oklahoma couldn't cash in on their first drive, and they only got a field goal on their 3rd drive. Imagine if they had cashed in on all of their drives tonight.
Yeah.
2nd down and 10, 8:29 for the half, 17-0 Oklahoma. You're hearing it live on Snowman Sportsnet and Snowman Multimedia. Simpson out of the gun. Takes a snap and hands it to his running back, running to the left, and he's going to get inside the 25. Jamarian Miller with the carry that time. Sonny Onosigo with the stop. And it's 3rd down. Big 3rd down stop coming up for Oklahoma. And Alabama needs to convert this. They've got to have this 3rd down.
Yeah.
From the 14-yard line, 3rd down and 6. Oklahoma looks like they're going to send pressure, and here they come. Simpson to throw. A quick pass, caught, but short of the 1st down. They're down to the 10. It's 4th and a deuce. Jeremy Bernard with the reception. And I think Alabama's going to roll the dice.
First quarter, I wouldn't. Well, I don't know, because you don't want to get out of hand. But I always say when you're in the early quarter,
you want to take points. You want to take points wherever you can and stay in the ball game. They're going to roll the dice. 4th down and 2. Simpson out of the pistol this time. Now everybody empties the backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Simpson waits, claps his hands, takes the belt high shotgun snap, and fires it. It's caught. 1st down and more. Jeremy Bernard, touchdown, Alabama. Lodzier Brooks on the reception, and Alabama's back in it.
Dan Gamble will be proud.
I would always be afraid for that kind of gamble.
Yeah. Especially in the opening quarter.
Yep, and you're deep in Oklahoma territory, and you figure why not? You give them a long field, but with the way Oklahoma's been cooking tonight, you just might put the ball in their hands.
Right.
The extra point is good by Connor Tauti. And the penalty will be against Oklahoma for holding. Alabama gets on the board. 6:52 remaining in the opening half. Your new score, Oklahoma 17, Alabama 7. Let's pause for this timeout.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady, No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I don't know why. Probably because I was feeling bad because we lost our friend Terry. But
I heard.
Pull a Victor and pull up and pull up NHL 94.
Yep.
And I start laughing.
Of course you did. No one can feel sad when you have NHL 94 on. Especially after after a couple of goals against the St. Louis Blues. And the damn siren.
I wish we could have gotten last Friday.
Don't we all?
Damn siren won't shut up.
I said, don't we all?
I wish we could have gotten a couple extra against St. Louis last Friday.
Right.
Doggone Blues.
It's always the Blues. They always do this.
And I had someone ask me, why do you hate the St. Louis Blues so much? Me spending a year at Northeast Missouri State University should tell you everything you need to know.
You're in Missouri.
Yes.
What was everybody talking about?
And you know what's crazy? 90 minutes from St. Louis, 90 minutes from Columbia, and 90 minutes from Kansas City.
Wow.
What? I was truly in the middle of that triangle.
You were surrounded.
I was surrounded. I was surrounded by Missouri Tiger fans. I was surrounded by Kansas fans. I was surrounded by Chiefs, St. Louis Blues, St. Louis Cardinals. Got to admit, love the Cardinals. Okay,
I was gonna say I don't mind Cardinals.
I don't mind this. I don't mind the St. Louis Cardinals. In the regular season, Mateer rushed for 23 yards against Alabama down in Tuscaloosa. He's got 26 tonight. Let's see how Oklahoma responds. 1st and 10, ball up on the right hash at their 25. Mateer back in shotgun formation, and they fire the screen to Burks, and Burks is open. Burks has got a first down out to the 40-yard line. Well, that answers that. 15 quick ones and a first down for the Oklahoma Sooners. As we count down to 6 minutes remaining in the first half.
If anything, I would just say to Oklahoma, this is a marathon, not a sprint. You're running out to a good lead, but as we've seen in many of the NFL games, you can run to a good lead, and then you could lose that good lead.
Philadelphia, hello.
Philadelphia, exactly. The Rams last night.
Last night, yeah. 32nd play coming for Oklahoma on first down. Mateer will take it himself, and he is smacked after a gain of 3. They'll give him a gain of 4. Bray Hubbard with the stop for Alabama. And it's a dead even heat in the play selection. 16 rushes and 16 passes. That is what you call a balanced offense.
Yep.
And this is what you call ball control also, which is why Oklahoma is up 17-7. 5.5 for the half. Second down and 6 from the 44. Mateer out of the gun. Takes the bell high shotgun snap, drops the throw, escapes to his right, and now fires across the middle. And that pass is brought in by Giovanni Gibson. Gain of 3 to the OU 47. It leaves 3rd and 3 from the 47-yard line. And if you're Oklahoma, you've got to have this first down.
Yeah.
You don't want to give
Alabama any breathing room,
any kind of chance to Alabama, a team that you've beaten earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
Mateer out of the gun, 3rd down and 3. Alabama's only blitzed 15% this year, lowest in the SEC. Mateer to throw against pressure, escapes. You can run for it if you want it. He takes a deep shot anyway, and it's incomplete. Man, John, keep it simple. You had a wide open lane for a first down. You only needed 3 yards. Take the 3 yards and slide.
Yeah. See, a lot of times, and this is the thing when it comes to quarterbacks in college, they're usually taught one of two ways: either pass first or run first. And you see how they'll look for the lane to throw before they even think about running, and they'll try
Xavier Robinson was wide open, and for the second time tonight, Oklahoma will punt with Grayson Miller. Now you put the game back in Alabama's hands.
And you gave Alabama some hope.
Yep. And a false start against Oklahoma, their second penalty of the night. Don't let them back in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let them back in this game. That's the last thing you need to do.
No.
And he dropped the ball.
What?
And Alabama's got it inside the Oklahoma 30. The punter dropped the ball. The pressure was coming.
No. Oh, when it rains, it pours.
Mm-hmm.
They got smacked in the mouth one good time, and they're already on the balls of their feet or on their heels.
Oh, he dropped it too far in front of him.
Oh, bad snap.
He dropped the ball too far in front of him.
So it was a bad snap.
It was a clean snap.
Oh.
Clean snap, clean catch. He just went to punt it and dropped the ball too far in front of him.
Wait, and
now Alabama's got it.
I've done that when I was a kid.
So have I. From the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. 75 yards this quarter for Alabama. Simpson to throw, zips one over the middle, and that is caught by Isaiah Horton.
Now you
14 yards and a first down. Go ahead, Victor.
Now give the Tide a chance to pull this one into one score.
Mm-hmm. And they're already knocking on the door inside the red zone, inside the Fanatics red zone. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Simpson waits in shotgun formation with the ball on the left hash. Simpson takes the bell high shotgun snap and looks to throw, and he is swallowed up. Sacked back at the 25-yard line. Loss of 7. Marvin Jones Jr. with the sack. It'll be 2nd down and 17. And nobody touched the big man. That's got to be good for a defensive end when you have a free run to the quarterback.
Right.
And you get to him. 2nd and 17, second sack of the night. From the 23-yard line, Simpson waits in shotgun formation, ball on the right hash. 2 receivers left, lone slot to the right. Snap to Simpson. He throws right. That pass is complete to Isaiah Horton, and he'll get 6 down to the 17-yard line. .245 left in the first half. Oklahoma, you got to think this way. You're going to get the ball back, wear out the clock, and get some points.
Yeah.
3rd and 11. And also, if you're Oklahoma, you want to hold them to a field goal attempt here. It is loud in that place right now. 3rd and 11. 2:20 for the half. Simpson from the right hash this time. Takes the bell high shotgun snap. Looks to throw. Incomplete. So Oklahoma defense does its job. And it is now 4th and 8.
Oh, it's a long situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, question is,
This
does
is where
Bama
you
try
take-
again?
This is where you take the points.
Okay.
This is where you take the points. This is a 35-yard field goal attempt by Connor Talty. Right hash angle to the left, and he drilled it. It is good, and Alabama has run off 10 unanswered points.
Yep.
And that'll send us to a timeout. So we'll take 100 seconds with 2:08 left in the first half. I had to read that for a moment. My eyes aren't good anymore, but I'll make them better. 2:08 for the half. Oklahoma 17, Alabama 10. I had to go put some tea on the kettle so I can make some iced tea for my wife.
All right.
We'll be right back. Hey, Chicago, it's time to climb. Excitement is in the air as we come together for something extraordinary. The Climb for Chris fundraising event, a celebration of strength, community, and unwavering hope. One of our own, Brother Rice class of 2009, a leader, a coach, a friend, a father, Chris Hilliard has spent his life lifting others up, guiding young athletes, inspiring students, and taking every chance to explore the world with his wife Lauren and their 1-year-old son. But in September of 2024, everything changed. Chris was diagnosed with a rare, aggressive brain tumor. Since then, he's been in constant, grueling treatment, traveling out of state almost every other week, from last-minute flights to long hotel stays to meals and rental cars. The bills add up fast. Chris is now a part of an international clinical trial, a treatment path that gives real hope. But staying in the fight means staying in the program, and staying in the program means more travel, more time away, and more mounting expenses. So now it's our turn to show up for him. Join us at Climb for Chris, featuring live music from Maggie Speaks, great food, drinks, raffles, and a community ready to stand tall. Every dollar raised goes toward Chris's medical and travel costs so he can focus on healing, not bills. Every $10 makes a difference. And if you can't give today, sharing the page helps more than you know. Chris is always the one who shows up when it matters. Now we climb for him. Be a part of the miracle. Be a part of the movement. Join us, support, pray, and share. Together, we climb. Learn more and contribute today at Climb for Chris by visiting climbforchris.com. Oh! 17-10 Oklahoma, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line with 2:08 remaining in the first half. After the kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback, they work out of the pistol. Mateer takes the snap and hands it off on the... No, he keeps it, and he'll get about 3. Quay Rousseau on the stop. Jordan Renaud assists. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes for the first half, and we got what started as a blowout has turned into a good one. Oklahoma 17, Alabama 10. Let's pause for this timeout.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
So I took a nap this afternoon, and no time I set my alarm for 6:30 to wake up, get in studio, finish my setup and everything. I already had my rosters done, already had my layouts done. You know what time I came in here?
What time?
8:01.
Oof. Cutting it close.
I'm just glad it didn't start till 8. They didn't kick off till 8:10.
Yeah.
I am just glad for that. This is just one of those times where with the news I got earlier and all the running I've been doing around the house. Jeez.
Yeah.
17-10 Oklahoma. 2 minutes left in the first half. And I promise I've been trying to tear this setup down and put it back together. I will put it back together and have it together in the morning because I got a couple of extra pieces now with this. 2nd and 8 from the 27. Mateer out of the gun. Takes a snap, back to throw. He fires up the middle. What a catch! What a catch! Leaping grab made. First down, Oklahoma. Jermichael Carter with the catch, 22 yards. And a first down for the Sooners, and they're in business. Carter has caught a pair for 43 yards. And now from the pistol, they work back to a lone shotgun with a sidecar standing to the left of Mateer. Mateer gets the snap. Free rush is on. And Mateer trying to escape. Can't. Sacked for the first time tonight. Loss of 3 on the play.
It's not what you want to have happen.
Not after a big play like that, no.
Yeah.
First sack of the night, Justin Jefferson. No, not that Justin Jefferson. This Justin Jefferson. with the sack for Alabama. And Alabama spent their second timeout. And I got a mango bar right here with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what happened? My wife introduced me to it's a smoothie place, and I can't remember the name of it. Tropical Smoothie, that's the name of it.
Okay.
Jeez, my memory's been shot to hell this year. On second down, Mateer to throw. Picked off!
Oh, no.
And a pick six for Alabama.
Oh, wow. So Bama is back.
Xavier Brown goes 50 yards.
He's
and now Alabama's a point away from tying it.
Oh, Lord. Oklahoma, what did you do?
That first turnover was a big one. Xavier Brown goes 50 yards on the interception for the score. And we are tied. 17 all. Alabama storms back.
Right. A little slow to get going, but now here they are.
Mateer was looking one way, and the receiver ran too long. And Xavier Brown said, "Thank you very much."
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Just wow.
Yep.
Extra point is good, and 17 unanswered points by the Crimson Tide has evened this game. This is going to be a lot higher scoring than it was in Tuscaloosa.
JR's already going nuts in his barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you let Bama storm back?
They go to and through the end zone. Kick goes to and through the end zone for a touchback. Xavier Brown has a 97-yard pick six. $17 all, 118 left in the first half. Now let's see how Oklahoma truly bounces back. On first down, they fake it and throw, and it's batted down, incomplete. Satania, the intended receiver, second down and 10. Islanders go down to the Vancouver Canucks. That score 4-1.
Oops.
Second down and 10 from the 25. Mateer waits out of the gun. Gets a snap and throws. It is caught by Keontez Lewis. It's 3rd and 5 from the 30. We're down to the final minute. If Oklahoma wants to get down and get some points, they better hurry. Now remember, on that last drive before the pick six, this was after
they had a 15-yard catch already.
Oklahoma got a big complete.
Yeah, big completion.
35 seconds left, and there's no sense of urgency, and you know why? Alabama gets the ball to start the second half. You don't want to risk another turnover. This is Mateer, and Mateer will be brought down after a gain of 1. And Alabama will spend their final timeout of the half. And it's 4th down. 4th down and 4 for Oklahoma from their own 31. 22 seconds left in the first half. It was 17-0 Oklahoma, and Oklahoma was flying around to the ball. And now we are even at 17 apiece.
Yep.
College football playoff games can flip on a dime. And speaking of playoff games, we're dipping inside the FCS tomorrow for the second game of our triple header. It's Montana and Montana State. The number 3 seed Montana Grizzlies and the number 2 seed Montana State Bobcats. I have seen one of those games in person in Bozeman, Montana. Yikes. My thoughts on the Major League Baseball offseason moves. I'm waiting till the season to make that judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can speculate all you want about you can speculate all you want about how one player will fit with another team when they get traded and all the moves and everything. You're not going to be able to see it until the season starts. That's why I do not. I don't speculate anymore. Oh, I'll tell you what happened and what the penalty was. It was a sideline warning.
Oh.
So Oklahoma picks up 15 and a first down. Calling me surprised too, H. Mateer to throw. Sideline pass in. Did he catch that? Yes, he did. Quick one. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. So that's what happened. It was a sideline penalty and not an Alabama timeout. 2nd and 7. Mateer to throw. No, he won't. Sacked again. And now Oklahoma has to use the timeout with 14 seconds left in the half. HF&H says, did not expect the interception so soon. Calling me surprised. Yep, absolutely. Just like I wasn't surprised that Sam Darnold threw 2 interceptions last night. Am surprised that he rallied the Seahawks all the way back.
That was a crazy game.
That was nuts.
That was a crazy.
Oh, they got the A team on this game. They got Chris Fowler and Kurt. How the hell did Kurt Herbstreit make it from Seattle to Norman, Oklahoma?
Don't know. What just happened? What?
And Fowler they were showing pregame footage, and Fowler got bumped by a camera.
Oh no!
They were sharing a laugh about it. 3rd and 10.
Okay.
Mateer to throw. That pass is caught and down. 5 seconds. 4. Let it roll. Halftime. Pa-ting! It's halftime. Yeah. We're going to take an extended break. And your score at the end of the first half was right back where we started. Tied. Yep. 17 all. We're back to activities after this. Hey, Chicago, it's time to climb. Excitement is in the air as we come together for something extraordinary. The Climb for Chris fundraising event, a celebration of strength, community, and unwavering hope. One of our own, Brother Rice class of 2009, a leader, a coach, a friend, a father, Chris Hilliard has spent his life lifting others up, guiding young athletes, inspiring students, and taking every chance to explore the world with his wife Lauren and their 1-year-old son. But in September of 2024, everything changed. Chris was diagnosed with a rare aggressive brain tumor. Since then, he's been in constant, grueling treatment, traveling out of state almost every other week, from last-minute flights to long hotel stays to meals and rental cars. The bills add up fast. Chris is now a part of an international clinical trial, a treatment path that gives real hope. But staying in the fight means staying in the program, and staying in the program means more travel, more time away, and more mounting expenses. So now it's our turn to show up for him. Join us at Climb for Chris, featuring live music from Maggie Speaks, great food, drinks, raffles, and a community ready to stand tall. Every dollar raised goes toward Chris's medical and travel costs so he can focus on healing, not bills. Every $10 makes a difference, and if you can't give today, sharing the page helps more than you know. Chris is always the one who shows up when it matters. Now we climb for him. Be a part of the miracle. Be a part of the movement. Join us, support, pray, and share. Together, we climb. Learn more and contribute today at Climb for Chris by visiting climbforchris.com. $17 at the half, and Alabama gets the ball to start the second half. Look at some of these numbers. Oklahoma, 236 yards of total offense. Alabama with 100. Oklahoma, 186 through the air, 103 for Alabama.
Right.
50 yards rushing for Oklahoma. You think, that's not much. -3 for Alabama.
Oof.
And yet, the big one was a turnover. A pick six by Xavier Brown, which even this game at 17 apiece after Oklahoma roared out to a 17-0 lead.
Right. That's the thing that got me, was that you start off at 17-0, running, pretty much threatened to run away with it, and all of a sudden, one misstep, and Alabama is back out.
Yeah. 17 all at the half. Now we'll take our extended break, and when you all get back, Victor and I will share some more story. Doggone it.
Some more stories?
Okay, I got the right button to push now. 17 all. We're back after this.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
All right. End of the year's coming up. What's the craziest thing, Victor, you went through this year. Victor, where'd you go? Oh, he probably went to the bathroom. Okay. Well, we'll be back.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Okay. Oof.
None of these doggone things are. All right, we're getting ready for the third quarter. 17 all.
How did we get here?
Man, none of these doggone buttons wanted to work right tonight. But we're here.
We're
For
here.
68 yards, Isaiah caught Simpson for Alabama, 9 of 16, 103 yards. He threw a touchdown pass as well, and it went to Lodzier Brooks, who caught 3 for 44. Alabama gets the ball to start the second half. I'm going to take that. This one thing I'm going to remove. Let me thank everybody that has showed up and shown out tonight, that has hung out with us in the chat. Stars in Anaheim just got started in Anaheim. They're going to a shootout with the Panthers and Hurricanes. They're tied 3-3. And we're ready to start the third quarter as Tate Sandell kicks it off. Fair catch by Lodzier Brooks. And Alabama will start at the 25-yard line. It was 17-0 Oklahoma. And then the next thing you know, Ty Simpson throws a touchdown pass, and John Mateer throws a pick six. And we're back where we started in this 9 versus 8 matchup, tied 17 all.
Tied again.
Game gets number 1, dare I say it, Indiana on New Year's Day. From the 25-yard line on first down, Simpson back to throw, fires over the middle, and that pass is caught by Jeremy Bernard. Bernard will pick up a first down on a gain of 12. And did the ball come out at the end? Nope. They say ball was down.
Yep, down by contact.
Remember Rob Reiner as well.
Yes, indeed. The legendary Rob Reiner. Who
You
I
can
didn't
see
know
a front
played
facing
Meathead.
replay.
Meathead Michael from All the Family.
Receiver was down. Pick up a 12, first and 10. From the 37-yard line, Alabama goes back to work. Simpson in shotgun formation. Simpson throws by Isaiah Houghton, who gets out of bounds at the 41, out to the right side. Gain of 4, second down and 6. Yep, Rob Reiner from All in the Family, which was a Christmas marathon. For those of you who grew up in the 70s and 80s like I did, that was a Christmas marathon in and of itself. Second down and 6, 13:55 left in the third quarter. From the 41-yard line, Alabama to work with the opening possession here in the second half. Simpson out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, back to throw, looking, and now fires for Horton, and it's incomplete and high. 3rd and 6. You ever be in the middle of speaking like in a class or on air or something, and all of a sudden you get the signal that you're going to sneeze?
Yep.
Well, guess what I'm fighting right now?
A sneeze.
Yes. It wants to come out, but then it's saying, nope, we're going to wait until the most inopportune moment. I've had that happen plenty of times. 3rd and 6. Simpson out of the gun. 3 receivers left, and a false start coming up against Alabama if they throw the flag, which they do. It's against the left tackle, Caden Proctor. Big number 74 got jumpy a little too early. And it was either going to start or delay a game anyway. Now 3rd and 6 has become 3rd and 11. 17 all, 13:37 left in the third quarter. Fires and incomplete. Looking for Ryan Hot Rod Williams, unable to get it to him. Went through the hands of Ryan Williams, and it's 4th down. Right through his arms. Right through his arms, and it's 4th down and 6. Ryan Williams only has 2 targets tonight, no catches. Punts away, fair catch called for and made at the 25-yard line. 39-yard punt by Blake Dowd. No return by Isaiah Satania, and that sends us to a timeout. 13:22 remaining in the third quarter. Oklahoma 17, Alabama 17. This is the 2025 College Football Playoff first round. And you're hearing it live on Snowman Sportsnet.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
People are watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Support the show. Hit the super chat and the Cash App and the GoFundMe to support the show. Our continuing efforts to battle back from cancer. And if you can, pay a visit to climbforchris.com and help him battle back from cancer, him and his family. His wonderful mom, Michelle, had a chance to talk to her, and we're going to do a live broadcast from Climb for Chris coming on March 1st. And if I can help it, Victor will join me for that.
I'll be there. It's at Bourbon, so
17 all. 17 all, 13:22 left in the third quarter. Oklahoma has the ball from their own 25-yard line. Favorite Christmas movie and song?
Favorite Christmas movie and song?
Die Hard. Favorite Christmas movie? Die Hard.
You know, people are going to have a huge debate on that. Everyone's like, that is not a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie, dadgummit. It's a Christmas movie, dadgummit. From the 25, 1st and 10 for OU. 3 receivers to the right, slot left. Give it to Blaylock, running straight, and Blaylock pulls his way forward, gain of 5. Why are you laughing at me? As if I didn't know. In fact, I'll go one step further. And I'm kidding as I say this. Greatest Christmas movie ever. Die Hard. The entire doggone series. I cannot say that without laughing. 2nd down and 6. 12:46 remaining in the third quarter. Oklahoma 17, Alabama 17. Mateer in shotgun formation with the ball on the right hash. Snap to Mateer. Back to throw. Looking, fires up the middle, and that is incomplete. Deion Burks, the intended receiver, and it's now 3rd and 6. Victor, where'd you go? He was looking upfield, Burks was, before he caught it. Third and 6 from the 29. Mateer alone in shotgun formation. Receivers left, receivers right. Snap to Mateer, looking to throw. Gotta have it. Throws off the hands and incomplete. Isaiah Satania, the intended receiver, and Oklahoma goes 3 and out on their initial drive of the second half. And there was a hold that Oklahoma got away with. So 3 and out goes Oklahoma, and they'll punt. And the punt's away. No fair catch this time. Receiver has it, and he'll get out of bounds. Whoa! He got whacked at the 25-yard line. And a flag comes out. And absolutely there should be a flag. A personal foul for a late hit out of bounds. Grayson Miller with a 54-yard punt. 8-yard return, but they're going to tack on 15 more with the late hit. So that'll come out to the Alabama 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Alabama from their own 40. And if there's a chink in the armor tonight, it's been penalties for Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Now, who would I be having a fight with about Die Hard being a Christmas movie?
Oh, a lot of people. A lot of people have had this argument because I've actually said that I believe Die Hard's a Christmas movie, and there are people like, "No, it's not. It's not a Christmas." I'm like, it happened around Christmas, did it not? Am I wrong?
It's a Christmas movie.
I mean,
once and for all, it's a Christmas movie.
For me though, favorite Christmas movie, it's gotta be. It's gotta be
That's that question.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I'm talking about old school, the felts, the claymation one that was on CBS.
Every year.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
That
Reindeer. Now, favorite Christmas song? There's a couple.
31 watching, 5 likes. Get the like. Yeah, I agree with AB. Let's add some likes here, folks. If you can't donate $1, donate a like.
I would say this.
But Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Doggone it.
There's a couple of songs that I like. One is one that me and Kate used to listen to a lot called "A Cup of Christmas Tea," because we would drink tea while it was Christmas, so we would we basically would be drinking Christmas tea. The other one is strictly because I'm a
drink hot chocolate.
And I got an idea for that because I made some this past week and did not disappoint.
What did you make?
A low carb keto hot cocoa. The only drawback is I gotta find better chocolate chips for it. But basically, you use heavy whipping cream and almond milk.
You owe me a recipe now.
I'll send it to you.
Because I'm going keto in 2026 and going to talk my wife into using stevia more than sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I have a special version of the drummer boy I listen to for Christmas. Okay.
But
Okay.
another one I love, and this is because I'm an absolute troll, and one of my managers back in the day was a guy named Dominic. And so there's a song called Dominic the Donkey, the Christmas Donkey. So every time he would come in, he would come to his desk, and I'll put on my speaker, jiggity jig, it's Dominic the Donkey, and he would just slowly turn to look at me. And I'm like,
you put one on. You had cut out for a moment.
Dominic the Donkey, Dominic the Christmas Donkey, and my manager, whose name is Dominic, and he hasn't bullied with this song before.
You stupid.
Would slowly turn at me.
You stupid.
And give me the most evil look he could muster. And I'll return.
Well, duh. The pitch to Dario Hill, and Hill is loose. 50, 40, 35, down to the 30-yard line. Longest play of the night for second longest play for the Crimson Tide tonight, besides the pick six, gain of 30, first down Alabama, and they're in business. From the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Ty Simpson in shotgun formation with the ball between the hashes. 3 receivers out to the right and a lone slot to the left. And that lone slot to the left is Jeremy Bernard. He only has 2 catches tonight. They want to get him the ball. Snap to Simpson, looking right, throwing right, incomplete. Lotia Brooks, the intended receiver, 2nd down and 10. Dominic the Donkey. You are not right. You are not right. Second down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Simpson in shotgun formation. He waits, takes the belt high snap, looks to throw. Simpson over the middle, man open. He's got it. Jeremy, but is that Bernard? No, that is Lotia Brooks. Touchdown Alabama, and they have the lead. What a throw from Ty Simpson. And that 17-point lead that Oklahoma had, and they were cruising early, has dissipated. And now OU finds themselves trailing at home. 3 plays, 75 yards in 58 seconds.
What a catch.
Absolutely what a catch.
Oh.
The kick is good, and Alabama in front for the first time tonight.
The Tide is indeed rolling.
11:21 left in Oklahoma 17. Let's pause for this timeout inside of the 2025 College Football Playoff. You're hearing it live on Snowman Sportsnet.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
We're back to business. Kickoff goes to and through the end zone for a touchback. And for the first time tonight, Oklahoma is trailing 24-17. 24 unanswered points by Alabama. I can hear the crows of Stephen A. Smith now, and I hope not to come Monday. Why am I laughing? Because I'm thinking of something. All right, we got an NBA score for you, and I think Victor will like this. On first down, Mateer will throw. No, he won't. Sacked. Loss of 5. Keon Keeley with the sack for Alabama.
And
Oklahoma, which was cooking early,
they're not getting
has had
time.
the wheels fall off.
They're not getting time. The pressure is getting to them.
Alabama's got all the confidence in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Second down and 15 from the 20.
And what's scary
me out of the gun, takes the belt high snap. Sacked again.
And what's
Keeley again.
What's scaring me about this is the fact you're starting to see how Alabama's swarming to the ball, but you know what they're trying to do? Try and swat it out. They're trying to knock that ball out.
Yep, they're trying to strip it.
They're trying to strip it out.
They're trying to strip it because Mateer looks like a deer in headlights right now.
He really does.
3rd and 22. Mateer back in the center of his goal line. Drops it off. And the gain is out to the 25 by Torrey Blaylock. And it's 4th and 10, 3 and out for OU. And we got a final from Cleveland.
Who cares?
Bulls 136, Cavaliers 125.
As it should be.
As it should be, absolutely. The Cleveland Cavaliers should not be good at all. We got more NBA scores for you. Here's the punt. Taken at the 20, spins ahead to the 25 and down at the 29-yard line. And that's where Alabama, who has all the confidence in the world, will start. 9:26 left in the third. Alabama in front, 24-17, and they have the ball back. Scores from the NBA tonight. It was the Spurs 126, Atlanta 98. You heard me mention the Bulls score 136-125. They're in the second quarter. It's OKC 39, Minnesota 32, but it's OKC, so we are not surprised. Celtics beat the Miami Heat 129-116. It was the Sixers. Oh, wait, it was the Sixers over the Knicks?
Sixers over the Knicks, 116,
that's right. 116-107. So only one game.
At the very risk of
Sixers over the Knicks. 116-107.
At the risk of possibly being smacked over the head with a couch, this has been your Snowman Multimedia Scoreword Cutie Queen update.
Oh boy, the fights that we've had with that young lady when we say that.
I'm gonna get hit with a couch. All right, I can feel it.
Oh, couch coming.
You know how
I'm just gonna go lay under this table. I ain't getting hit by a couch.
You know how quarterbacks hear footsteps. I'm hearing couches.
Yep.
I'm hearing couches. Oh,
I'm hearing couches too.
Tomorrow you got some pretty decent games tomorrow on the NBA side. Rockets and Nuggets. That's going to be a good one.
I ain't worried about that.
I like that
I'm
one.
not worried about that. I'm worried about the one I have. Which one? Rockets and Nuggets?
Rockets and Nuggets. I like that one. I don't care about Mavs or Sixers. Pacers and Pelicans. That's going to be a route for the Pacers, but I want to see how well the Pacers battle without their top tier weapons.
They are missing Ty Halliburton something bad.
Yes, they are.
They are missing Tyrese Halliburton something bad. The basketball game I have for you tomorrow here on the channel will be women's basketball. The Iowa Hawkeyes and the top-ranked defending champion Huskies. Connecticut Huskies.
The UConn Huskies.
That'll be at 1:30. That's a 1:30 tip-off. 3 hours after that, we have Montana and Montana State in the FCS. And then after that game's done, I take a break, I get dinner, and then the oldest rivalry in the NFL, Packers Bears on Saturday night.
Saturday night, not Sunday night, Saturday night. You also got 7:30. I don't know if you're gonna be watching it, but 7:30, Suns going to NorCal to take on the Golden State Warriors.
I have to put my ears to that one too. Alabama ball on 1st and 10, and it's Ty Simpson that will not get anywhere. He is blasted down for a loss, or blasted down for no gain. Jaden Jackson and Sammy Omosigo with the stop for Oklahoma.
And no one cares about the Laker versus the Clipper.
I will save my thoughts. I will save my thoughts. 2nd and 10. But excuse me, this is Simpson to throw, zips one over the middle. That pass is caught by Cuevas. Dadgum, I need sleep. 3rd down coming up for Alabama. A big 3rd down defensively for Oklahoma if they want to stay in this ball game. Simpson, 13 of 23 for 157 yards. And if you're Oklahoma, you got to have this stop on 3rd down. And if you're Alabama, you may be thinking 2-down territory. From the 46-yard line, 3rd down and 2. Simpson alone in the backfield, takes the belt-high snap, looks to throw, dances to his left, looking, and now throws deep for Bernard, and it's through his hands. But but a penalty coming up against Oklahoma.
Oh, I think someone got held up.
And it's defensive holding. New set of downs for Alabama.
And once
so
again,
Oklahoma gets the 3 and out they want, but
Oklahoma bails them out. Once again, Oklahoma bails out Alabama's offense. And that's happened a couple times this game.
3 times, as a matter of fact. 4 penalties, 45 yards tonight for Oklahoma, 2 for 21 for Alabama. And what you do is you keep your defense on the field, and Alabama gets 10 free yards, and they move into Oklahoma territory from the 44. 3 receivers right to the left. Bernard in motion into the backfield. He'll get it, and he is blasted right at the line of scrimmage.
And possibly another score.
Grayson Halton with the stop. So now you force Oklahoma to make 3 more stops.
Yep.
And you're right, Victor, what you said earlier. What a catch by Brooks on that touchdown. 7:28 for the 3rd. 2nd and 10, 24-17 Alabama. Out of the shotgun is Ty Simpson. Running back jettisons the backfield. Simpson to throw, fires, caught by Brooks. Speaking of which, he'll get written down at about the 39-yard line. So it leaves 3rd and 5. And again, if you're Oklahoma defensively, you got to have it. In our conversation about trying to strip the ball out, Bradley says, why not? Lost start of the game. And it is a lost start of the game. But then again, it's kind of brought back with the peanut punch. 3rd and 5 from the 39. Line to make us the 34. Alabama ball moving left. Snap to Simpson. Back to throw. Looking. Escapes. This is what Mateer should have done earlier. 1st down and more. And Simpson gets out of bounds at the 25. Dear quarterbacks, take a lesson. If they're giving you the sticks, take them.
Take them. Get to the sticks.
And that's exactly what Simpson did. And now you're starting to see what made Simpson a Heisman Trophy candidate. Ball at the 26-yard line, first down and 10 on a gain of 8 on that rush by Ty Simpson. Ball on the left hash. Running back stands to his right. Jamarian Miller is the running back. Snap to Simpson. Fires left. It's caught by Cuevas. And Cuevas is out of bounds inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line. Here they come again.
And now you got to wonder if OU's going to just start sending blitzes all night.
They haven't worked yet. 2nd and 6. They haven't worked since the second quarter, I beg your pardon. 3 receivers out to the right. And now it is 3 receivers out to the right. They were out to the left at first. Snap to Simpson. Back to throw. In trouble. Fires. Oh, man. Off the hands of...
He got tagged as he threw.
Off the hands of the receiver. Now, if you're Oklahoma, you got to have a stop here.
Yep.
3rd and 6. Ty's parents in the house. 3rd and 6. 24-17 Alabama. Looking for more. 5:14 left in the third. Simpson claps his hands and takes the belt high snap, hands it to his running back, and he's going to get swallowed up after a gain of 1. So now it leaves that's Jamarian Miller with the carry that time. And now it leaves a field goal attempt of approximately 40 yards.
Yep.
Connor Talty on for the second time tonight. Well, you got to stop if you need if you're Oklahoma, but you're going to potentially find yourselves down 2 scores after leading by 3 scores.
Right.
And that's exactly what we got. 27 unanswered points by the Crimson Tide. And your score with 4:30 left in the third. It's Alabama 27, Oklahoma 17. The Oklahoma offense better wake up, and they better do it fast.
This is getting bad for
4.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. It's Alabama 27, Oklahoma 17. We're back with more of the 2025 college football playoff in a moment.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Of course, LeBron be extolling the virtues of a Diddy.
Man, I got 110 people watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe wherever you are watching from, be it Twitch, be it YouTube, be it LinkedIn. Man, do me a favor. Just share this all over the place. because tomorrow I want to get some record breaking numbers. We're at 129 right now across our platforms.
Let's keep it going.
Wow. Let's keep it going indeed. 3 tomorrow for you. We begin at 1:30 with Connecticut and Iowa. At 4, we have Montana and Montana State. We will probably join that one in progress because I am going to take a break after the Iowa-Connecticut game. And then Saturday Night Football at 8 o'clock, which means I'm getting in here early in the morning to not only shape up this office as the kick goes through the end zone for a touchback. Not only am I going to get this place in shape, and I'll do a before-after on all of our social media before I get out of here tonight, because there's a couple of things I'm going to bring in here from the garage. You know how guys are when they hide things in the garage and they need to use it. 1st and 10 from the 25. John Mateer motions his receivers out. You have 2 to the right. You have 1 to the right and 2 to the left. Mateer back in shotgun, takes the belt high snap, looking. Now he takes off. Mateer is going to dive forward for a gain of 5.
This is a dangerous slide. That's a dangerous slide, man.
Very dangerous.
I am not a fan of. I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of
Bulger says, "What a good job by this." Me neither. One of the first things they need to teach quarterbacks how to do is to slide.
Yep. They slide effectively.
They got to teach them how to. They got to teach them how to slide. 2nd and 3, 4 minutes left in the third. 27-17 Alabama. And now from the pistol to the shotgun, Mateer will take it himself. Got to get to the sticks, and they don't. It leaves 3rd and 1. Man, if Alabama stops him here, that could be game, set, match. Dwayne Bulger is with us. Is what a choke job by the Steelers. It ain't over yet. We're in the third quarter. It's not over yet. 3rd and 1. 3:25 left in the third quarter. But if you're Oklahoma, you got to have it here. From the 34-yard line, moving right. Mateer out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. Running back jettisons the backfield. It's Mateer. He'll take it himself. Alabama, they say they stopped him, but they give him the first down.
Got past
Keenan with the stop for Alabama.
He got past in the first effort.
Hey, let me ask you guys, and Victor, I want to ask you too, as one of my producers, what do I put in the pregame show? I know I'm going to limit it to 30 minutes, but what do I put it? What do I put in it? You've helped me with this before. On first down, the toss out to Robinson, and Robinson will get a couple, maybe 3, out to 37.
Pregame show, you just want to kind of give like the overview of the teams. Who's your player to watch? Who's your player that's not maybe on a cold streak that needs a get-right game? If you can, put an injury report in of who's in, who's out, who's questionable.
Yeah, definitely. And then got to have an injury report in there.
And then at the end, just kind of give a prediction of a score. We'll keep
2nd down and 7. Robinson one more time up the middle, and Robinson bullets his way forward. I beg your pardon. He'll be short by a couple of yards for a first down as we crept under 2 minutes remaining in the third. Blaylock, 10 carries, 31 yards on the night. Alabama has been outrushed 60-40, but there is something called a turnover that has been huge for Alabama tonight. A pick 6 that tied the game. 3rd and a deuce. Gotta have it if you're Oklahoma, if you want to stay in this game. Snap to Mateer, rolls out to his right, looking to throw and fires. It is caught by Torrey Blaylock. He's got a first down out to the 48-yard line. Gain of 5, first down, Oklahoma, and they're starting to cook again, but they're down 2 scores. And we're down to the final minute and under the final minute for the third quarter. Alabama 27, Oklahoma 17. 48 seconds left in the third. Everybody out. 3 receivers out to the right and 1 to the left. Mateer in shotgun formation, takes the belt high snap, now fakes it, rolls out to his left, and he's going to get dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Mateer has been taking a beating since the second quarter. Mateer, 18 of 28, 203 yards. And if you're Oklahoma, you keep the momentum right where it is and you don't take another snap. Alabama got away with this in the first quarter, and it wound up turning into a touchdown. And we're done with 3. Oklahoma's got a mountain to climb after being on top of the mountain at the end of the first quarter. At the end of the third, it's Alabama that's on top of the mountain. They need 27-17. The fourth and final quarter, a.k.a. the money period, is next. Inside of the 2025 college football playoff on Snowman Sportsnet.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Got some NHL scores to come in before we get started with the...
To all my broadcasting buddies out there, you ever been behind the mic? Victor, go.
All right. A couple of scores real quick. Panthers over the Hurricanes in a shootout. 4-3 was the final score there. Canucks over the Islanders 4-1. We're at the end of 2. The Devils and the Mammoths are tied at 1. Avalanche over the Jets at the end of 2, 2-1. And the Dallas Stars, they're only in period 1, and they are leading over the Ducks 4-1. Ouch. Ouch.
Sorry, Anaheim. Not. I would say I'm sorry for Anaheim, but I'm not.
No, you're not. You are absolutely not.
I'm absolutely not. And won't ever be for the Anaheim Ducks. I would call them something else, but I would get thrown out of here.
50 Cent was here. Okay. $50 was here.
I like what it says on his shirt. Hard to kill.
Mm-hmm. That's been his thing. I mean, that's been 50's thing. Is he's hard to kill. I mean, the man was shot 9 times.
That would be me.
He's still alive. Yeah, I agree.
That would be me. Hard to kill. You can't get rid of my. Ooh, I nearly said it the wrong way. Sorry.
The winner for this takes on numero uno, the Indiana Hoosiers in the quarterfinal.
Indiana.
Yep.
You know what, Droid? I playfully hate you. You tried telling me about the Hoosiers last year, and foolishly, I didn't listen.
Yes.
You ever been in a meeting or on a broadcast, and you feel a yawn sneaking up on you. I'll
Yep.
tell you more about that in a minute. Here we go. Oklahoma moves right to left as we start the fourth and final period as Mateer back to throw, stepping up into the pocket, winds up over the middle, and that pass is incomplete, but a flag flies in. Possible pass interference.
Oh, that's definite pass interference. I mean, dude was all over him trying to take his jersey
Aaron
off.
Kinnock.
That was absolutely pass interference.
That's 15 and a first down for OU. If you're Oklahoma, you must have points on this drive.
You must. You must have a touchdown on this drive.
Period. You got to have points on this drive. Oh, he was holding him the entire he was holding him the entire route. Grabbed his shoulder pad, grabbed his jersey,
Right.
He was holding him the entire route. Ball on the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. If you're Oklahoma, you got to have a touchdown and you got to have it now.
Yep.
And I mean literally right now. From the 37-yard line, Mateer steps back to throw. Stepping up, winds up, throws. That's caught by Burks. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Ask and ye shall receive.
What? Exactly.
Ask and ye shall
What?
receive. Excuse me. And that play was drawn up extremely well. And Burks picked the best route. It's a textbook post route. He goes up and then he comes in just enough. And there's a soft middle. It's almost like the defense was like kind of like the Bears cover 2 with the safeties back deep. So it leaves a soft middle and allows for Burks to just stay right there. He catches the ball and he turns on the burners.
And Mateer hit him
perfectly.
And now Oklahoma is back to within 3, 14:45. The time remaining. It is Alabama 27 and Oklahoma 24. Back after this timeout from Climb for This. Hey, Chicago, it's time to climb. Excitement is in the air as we come together for something extraordinary. The Climb for Chris fundraising event, a celebration of strength, community, and unwavering hope. One of our own, Brother Rice class of 2009, a leader, a coach, a friend, a father, Chris Hilliard has spent his life lifting others up, guiding young athletes, inspiring students, and taking every chance to explore. That one short because they only took a 30-second timeout on the television side, so we want to stay with them. 27-24 Alabama. Tate Sandell to kick it off for the Oklahoma Sooners. The left footer kicks it away, and fair catch called for and made at the 4-yard line, so Alabama will take it at the 25. Eight plays, 75 yards goes Oklahoma. The pass interference really helped them, and they pay it off with a touchdown. And now it is 27-24, Alabama with the lead. After scoring 27 unanswered points, now the Sooners strike back, and let's see how the defense responds from the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball on the left hash. Jamarian Miller comes into the backfield. Miller gets the call, and he is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him one, if that.
The thing is, Sooners have not been able to consistently stop the run of Alabama.
Not for most of tonight, they haven't. But they got to do it now. 2nd down and 9. Alabama going a little tempo. Trips left, slot right. Ball between the hash marks. And now everything will change. Ty Simpson calls an audible. Simpson snap back to throw. Uncorks a deep one for Horton. He's got it.
What a catch by Horton. My God. Concentration like no other.
Unreal.
That was some concentration right there.
What a catch by Horton. These are some superior athletes.
Yes, they are.
For the OU 37, first and 10. They give it to Jamarian Miller, and he is stopped.
Mm-hmm.
No gain on the play, second down and 10. As I talked about, you ever been on the air and a sneeze creeps up on you?
Yep. Excuse me.
I've had several of them creep up on me. Second down and 10. Simpson waits. Miller stands to his left, gets the call from the sideline, and now relays the call to everybody. And they toss it to Miller again, and Miller is going to be upended. And did the ball come out? No, it didn't.
The ball did come out. The ball did come out, but it stays with Bama. I think the ball did.
The ball did come out. Kip Lewis recovered it.
Yep.
Kip Lewis. The ball was forced out. Kip Lewis recovered it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that ball came out clean. But Kip Lewis for Alabama able to cover it up. Third down and 11. If you're Oklahoma, you got to have this stop. They'll operate out of the pistol. Cuevas up to the line. Two receivers to the right. A lone slot to the left. And now from the pistol, they shift to the shotgun on 3rd and 11. Snap to Simpson. Back to throw. Stepping up. And down he goes.
He rode him.
Out of field goal range. The Sooners get the stop. Owen Heineke with the sack.
Wow.
And after a big play to get him into OU territory, Alabama has to punt.
A big play and only get turned away 3 plays later, including one where you could have lost the possession.
Again, it was Owen Heineke on the sack, I beg your pardon, for Oklahoma. I need sleep.
Sack.
They'll punt it from Blake Bout will hit it from about his 40, and he does. High end over end kick and rolls out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And they mark it out at the 7. Now we'll take a full break. 10:57 for the ball game. It is Alabama 27, Oklahoma 24. Back after this timeout. Hey, Chicago, it's time to climb. Excitement is in the air as we come together for something extraordinary. The Climb for Chris fundraising event, a celebration of strength, community, and unwavering hope. One of our own, Brother Rice class of 2009, a leader, a coach, a friend, a father, Chris Hilliard has spent his life lifting others up, guiding young athletes, inspiring students, and taking every chance to explore the world with his wife Lauren and their 1-year-old son. But in September of 2024, everything changed. Chris was diagnosed with a rare aggressive brain tumor. Since then, he's been in constant, grueling treatment, traveling out of state almost every other week, from last-minute flights to long hotel stays to meals and rental cars. The bills add up fast. Chris is now a part of an international clinical trial, a treatment path that gives real hope. But staying in the fight means staying in the program, and staying in the program means more travel, more time away, and more mounting expenses. So now it's our turn to show up for him. Join us at Climb for Chris, featuring live music from Maggie Speaks, great food, drinks, raffles, and a community ready to stand tall. Every dollar raised goes toward Chris's medical and travel costs so he can focus on healing, not bills. Every $10 makes a difference. And if you can't give today, sharing the page helps more than you know. Chris is always the one who shows up when it matters. Now we climb for him. Be a part of the miracle. Be a part of the movement. Join us, support, pray, and share. Together, we climb. Learn more and contribute today at Climb for Chris by visiting climbforchris.com. #64 watching across our platforms. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you like what you see and what you hear, hit us with a super chat at $sign Dr. K50 so you can support independent sports media.
That's a cash
independent black-owned sports media, since people say I don't recognize that. So I decided to tee them off.
If you feel so inclined.
From the 7-yard line, Oklahoma goes back to work on 1st and 10. Moving left. And Mateer will take it himself up the middle, and he's going to get nothing. If anything, he got one.
Here's the moment where I think you should start using some play action. Try to catch the team off their heels. Get your tight ends and your wide receivers involved.
And use the clock.
Mm-hmm. What you can't do is go 3-and-out here.
1-score games. They're in one right now. 2nd down and 9. And Mateer will hand it to his running back. He gets across the 10. And now it is 3rd down. 5-yard gain to the 13-yard line. What you cannot have here if you're Oklahoma is a penalty, especially backed up this far in your own end. And bingo, there it is, a false start coming up against Oklahoma.
And the coach is upset. He said the defense jumped first.
Oh, he's letting the ref have it.
Yes, he is. But in this area, there's nothing you can do.
He did jump first.
Yeah, but unfortunately, those are
he
not.
He did jump first. They missed it. Right. 5th penalty of the night for Oklahoma. Now you got to have it on 3rd and 9. Mateer out of the gun. 7 of 14 on 3rd downs tonight are the Sooners. Mateer to throw out of his end zone. Zips one up the middle. Deflected and incomplete.
He sidearmed that one right into the defensive line. He should have let that play come up a little bit more.
Now it's 4th and 9.
And that's the last thing
and I understand why he sidearmed it. Was another turnover. Trying to fit it in a tight window, and you had no business trying to fit it in the window.
Right. Last thing the Sooners needed was a 3-and-out.
4th down and 9. Mm-hmm. Grayson Miller will punt for the 4th time tonight.
Especially after you forced
this
such a commanding 3-and-out.
Exceeds the and this is a short punt taken by Bernard, and he gets down to the Oklahoma 35-yard line.
Yep.
Or by Dijon Lee, I beg your pardon.
So this is prime field position right now.
9:20 left in the 4th quarter. If you're Oklahoma, you hold them to a field attempt or take them out if you can.
What you need is a turnover.
27-24, Alabama with the lead.
If you're
Oklahoma led 17-0. Alabama scored 27 unanswered points. Oh, and OU got a touchdown on the first drive of this 4th quarter. Now, this is where you draw a line in the sand if you're Oklahoma. 1st and 10 from the 35. They hand it off to the running back straight through, and he's tripped up after a gain of 7. Daniel Hill was the ball carrier that time. He officially got a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. From the 29, 2nd down and 4. 37 rushing yards for Alabama tonight, and yet they're up by 3. Hill one more time. No, it's Simpson to throw over the top. What a catch! Holy cow! He came down with that!
That's bullying. That's bullying.
Oklahoma's arguing that he did not catch it. That's Jeremy Bernard.
Oh, that's a catch. That is a catch.
He jumped over the defense. Yes, he did come down with that.
Yes, he did. Survived the ground. The only time that ball popped
what
out
a catch!
The ground. That's a catch.
1st and goal from the 5. They give it to Hill, and Hill's going to get swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
That's bully tactics.
Loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. That's going up and getting it.
Yes, it is. That's bullying. That poor defender had no chance.
Yeah, Bernard came down with that easy. Wow. 2nd and goal from the 6. Bernard's caught 3 for 40 yards. 3 receivers out to the left. Now called by Bama.
Yeah, some time to think about it.
7.5 remaining in this classic. Alabama 27, Oklahoma 24. We're back after this 100-second timeout.
Mm-hmm.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Okay. So now this is getting bad for Oklahoma because you got Bama knocking on the door to try and put this puppy away. Speaking of puppies, big shout out to Shane Lake, the super producer, aka the Big Dog.
Yes. 27-24, Alabama with the lead. They're knocking on the door. They face 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Oklahoma's been playing catch-up basically since the end of the 2nd quarter when they gave up that pick 6 and allowed Alabama to tie the game.
Yep.
Winner of this game gets Indiana on New Year's Day at 4:30. And that's the only game I'm doing. Second and goal from the 6. Daniel Hill in motion, standing to the left of Ty Simpson. It's Hill up the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Alabama.
No resistance. No resistance.
None.
Daniel, King of the Hill, goes right in. That pick 6 took the wind out of Oklahoma's sails completely.
And with 7 tour remaining, that may be the knockout.
That may be. I'm willing to say that it is. Because there's no momentum on it on Oklahoma.
4 plays, 35 yards, and $156 after a very short punt. The extra point is good. And with 7:24 left in the ball game.
Bless you. Alabama leads 33-24.
That one got up to me. 6 rushing touchdowns this year.
Alabama leads 34-24. So they're back down by 10. What does OU do now? What does OU do now?
Strike hard, strike quick, strike fast.
Because right now, in second half, Bama's out gaining them 169 to 70.
169 to 70, and they've outscored them 17-7 in this second half.
Yeah.
Horowitz, again, you keep saying Indiana #1 like you still don't believe it. Many years of watching the Big Ten, my friend, part of me still doesn't.
Yeah.
Here's the kick.
A lot of
by
people doubted
Talty, and it will.
A lot of people doubted Indiana. Now Indiana's saying, shame.
The Tide wins because Deets get advance on everyone. Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
I watched Indiana football for many years. Being from Chicago and being in Big Ten country, watched Indiana for many years. They had bad teams. They had mediocre teams. They had good teams. And now you got this one, the #1 team in the country, with a week off, holiday off. Back to throw is Mateer. Sidearm pass, nearly picked off.
And got to consideration, like for me personally, like the teams I would watch.
Throwing the ball sidearm.
The teams I would watch would be Notre Dame, Illinois, Northern Illinois, Indiana, Ohio State, and
Northwestern.
Northwestern, and also Florida State, because I love the Seminoles.
On second down, they flip it out to the left, and Alabama's waiting for him. Deion Burks with the catch, and Burks doesn't get far. This is the drive where Oklahoma needs to score, because if you don't score here, if you're Oklahoma and you give Ty Simpson and company the ball back, they'll deliver the knockout punch.
Yeah, if they haven't.
Now
already.
we're under 7 minutes remaining.
They'll deliver
Exactly,
the
if they haven't already. 3rd down and 8. 6:45 left in the ball game. Mateer and company trying to mount one more rally. Do they have another rally in them? Mateer out of the gun, takes the belt high snap. Pressure coming, and down he goes.
Yeah, they're done.
Kelby Collins with the sack on a loss of 8. And that just might do it.
I think that's done. I think they're done. There's no momentum on that side at all.
And there's no sense of urgency either.
Nope. I'm going to hurt myself
Punt
saying
gets
this.
away, and it will be taken in at the 35 to the 40 and out of bounds with a flag down. Return around of bounds at the 41.
I think it's holding on the receiving team. I know it's going to hurt me saying this,
That's
but
what it is.
It's going to hurt me saying this, but this is giving me the vibes of week 5 2 years ago. Cowboys, 49ers, where after the half, when they don't score, they're all looking like, is it over yet? That's where Oklahoma's at right now. There's like, is it over yet?
I would never forget that. You came in, I think it was halfway through the third quarter.
It was right at halftime.
And all I heard was, all I heard was, is it over yet?
And it was not over. And it got worse as time progressed. And that's what's happening with Oklahoma. They just have no drive to continue. They have no fight. The fight's been snatched from them.
And we got under 6 minutes remaining.
Yep.
I say a pair of first downs, and this game's in the book.
The thing is, this game can be had. If Oklahoma can force a turnover and get a touchdown,
mm-hmm.
They could probably set up for an onside kick and get another drive going. But you see how Alabama is just on a roll.
But as much as Alabama has been cooking,
correct,
in the second half,
and actually part of most of the first half, actually, because even though Oklahoma went out to a 17-0 lead, what happened?
It was 17-0, folks. Alabama kept their poise. That's what happened. They was in the ball game. That's what happened.
They sure did.
Alabama is freaking Alabama. That's what happened.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Alabama is bleeping Alabama. That's what happened. And if it turns out that it's Alabama and Indiana, I want Indiana to beat them.
That's what I want. Heck, I want OU to beat them, but
now see, why are they showing me commercials with a pretzel bun Sonic Smasher
cheeseburger? Yeah.
Now I want to go to Sonic and get a couple.
Alabama has outscored 34-7. They've outscored OU 34-7 after trailing 17-0.
34-7. 34-7. First and 10 for Alabama. They have it from the 30-yard line. First down and 10. They're going to see a lot of Daniel Hill. Oklahoma's going to see a lot of Daniel Hill on this drive.
Yes,
to try to wear out the clock and put it away.
Drop the ball. He dropped the ball.
And remember, Oklahoma's got all their timeouts. They hand off to Hill, and Hill is dropped for a gain of 2.
Okay.
Owen Heineke with the stop, and Oklahoma will use the timeout.
Try to keep as much time on the clock as you can.
Yep. The thing is, if you use all your timeouts and you eventually get the ball back, and the other problem is you're down 2 scores.
Yeah.
So you have to score twice with no timeout.
That's it. You have to score. You have to score and then get the onside kickoff and then score again.
Mm-hmm.
Or they recover the onside kick and then score again.
That's the key. Well, first and foremost, you got to get a stop here.
I'm still holding on. The biggest thing
You
they
got to
need
get a
right
stop
now,
here.
the biggest thing they need is they need a turnover. They need a turnover. They need a fumble or interception. A pick six would actually change the game dynamic a lot.
Second down and 8, 5:48 remaining in the ball game. Simpson this time under center. Hill set to his left, and that's Ryan Williams in motion. They give it to Hill, and Hill runs off to the right, and he gets a couple more. And another timeout with Oklahoma. This comes with 5:40 remaining in the ball game.
The Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year goes to Fernando Mendoza.
Oh,
30
that was marvelous.
33 passing touchdowns.
Not only was he a Big Ten Player of the Year, he was the Heisman Trophy winner.
Yes,
He was the Heisman Trophy winner.
That's crazy. Fernando
And
Mendoza.
well
deserved.
22 touchdowns in the red zone and 2 interceptions in the red zone. Best in college football.
Mm-hmm.
Third and 5. Force an incomplete pass if you can, if you're Oklahoma, so you can keep that last time out. 3rd and 5 from the 35. Simpson out of the gun. Receiver across the formation in motion. Snap to Simpson. Looking to throw. He is dropped.
You don't have time for this. You don't have time to be taunting. You got to get back on the line and keep as much time as you can.
3 and out goes Alabama on this drive, and Oklahoma still with a slither of hope.
Yep.
To stay in the game.
But they've got to punch this in the end zone. They cannot settle.
They get a punt. If they get a punt return, then they're really back in business. But they won't, as a fair catch is called for and made at the 38-yard line. 5 minutes left. 34-24 Alabama.
Bama's punt coverage team is doing well.
I got a fun question for you.
Okay.
What is the worst Christmas gift you ever got?
I can't answer that because every gift I've ever had has been good. Even the clothes. Even the clothes I got were good. Go ahead.
I can. And it came in the form of a flu in 1995.
Okay, you know what? Then I take that back.
I'll tell you all about that in a minute. Mateer scrambles to his right, looking to throw, fires deep and incomplete into the crowd. 2nd and 10, Oklahoma. 4:52 left. The year was 1995.
Mm-hmm.
I was good all the way up until Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, however, was awful. Because my mother yelled at me for being antisocial because my cousin came over, my uncle came over, and I didn't want to move. My ex-wife at the time was trying to figure out what was wrong with me. 2nd and 10, Mateer back to throw, winds up, throws over the middle. That pass is caught by Jaron Kanak, and they got to move. 4:40 left. In the immortal words of Jim Durham, time's a wasting. 3rd and 5. Got to have this if you're Oklahoma. It's 2 down territory. Mateer back to throw over the middle. Caught, dropped, ball's out. Ball's out. If Alabama has it, this game's over.
It's Bama's.
Game over.
It's Bama's.
Referees are talking about it.
I think they're going to review it, but I think this might be Bama's.
I think this is Alabama football.
So I had something.
They signal Alabama football.
They may review it to see if it's an actual fumble or if it's an incomplete pass.
Either way, Oklahoma's in dire straits.
I don't know what happened to me.
Oh, that's a catch. That's a catch, and that's a forced fumble. That is a catch, and that is a forced fumble.
I don't know what in the world happened to me. But
here's the thing that happened to me on Christmas Day of '95.
Okay.
You know I had 2 floors in my parents' house.
Yes.
I'm up on the 2nd floor. I looked downstairs, and the staircase looked endless.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I looked downstairs to make a move, and the staircase, in my mind, given the fact that I hated where I was right now and how I was feeling, the staircase turned upside down.
Right.
Well, they rule it an incomplete pass. I'll tell you the rest of the story during postgame. It's 4th and 5. Season on the line for Oklahoma. A trip to the Rose Bowl on the line for OU. Three receivers left, 2 to the right. Mateer takes a shotgun snap, looks to throw. Nobody's open. And Mateer throws, caught, first down and more. 30, 25, down inside the 20-yard line. Oklahoma has a pulse. Javonte Gibson with the catch, 38 yards on the gain. Now, if you're Oklahoma, you got to stick it in the end zone right now. Mateer to throw. Over the middle. It's caught.
Bama's at the blitz heavy now. They're about to
pass
blitz
complete
heavy.
to Blaylock for a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. 3:40 remaining. Snap to Mateer. Back to throw. Mateer steps up and dropped for a loss of 3. Back to the 18-yard line. And now Alabama will spend a timeout with 3:02 remaining. And if you're Alabama, you don't want to spend a timeout.
You really don't.
You don't want to spend. If you're Alabama, you don't want to spend a timeout. You want that clock to keep running and have Oklahoma in scramble mode.
Right, right.
Yep,
But you know, a lot of
called
teams
by
will use
Bama.
timeout.
Each team will have 1 remaining.
A lot of teams use the timeout to kind of ice them, to kind of slow them down, cool them off when they're getting hot. And right now, OU is starting to get hot at the right time, especially after they nearly just coughed up the ball.
Man, that was a big call and a big catch by Javonte Gibson on 4th and 5 that turned into a 38-yard gain. Well, back to my flu story. The stairs were turning upside down. I was thrown up all over the place. My mother thought I was being antisocial. And then I didn't want to come down and visit anybody. I do. I was just sicker than a dog.
But you're sick.
I was just sick, man.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and 9. As we get back to business, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Snap to Mateer, back to throw to the end zone, and somebody got confused. It was incomplete. And it's 4th and 9. You take the points right here if you're Oklahoma. And that's what happened. The blitz was coming.
Blitz came heavy.
Tate Sandell trying his 2nd field goal of the night. He made one from 51 to put Oklahoma up at the time 10-0. Left-footed kicker is ready. It's on the way, and he missed it.
What? It's right up there. Oh, my. It's right just above the goalpost. It's right just above the goalpost, but it's wide left.
Wide left.
That's
and
game.
That is game. That's game. Each team has 1 timeout left.
Bama can get a first down, and that's it. Or a couple of first downs, and that's it.
with 2:53 remaining.
Oh my God. Hold on. And the more you sack them, the more the clock runs.
Yep. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Bama from the 20-yard line. We got 115 people in here right now catching us, bringing you the best play-by-play around for the finish of this. Tate Sindel, if you're catching up with us, just missed a 36-yard field goal, and Alabama will drop into the eye from the 20. Daniel Hill with the ball, with the carry, and he's dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's the issue. So the ball
by Owen Heineke, and Oklahoma has just spent their final timeout. So a first down, and this game's done.
Yep. And the ball was was above the goalpost, so it's not reviewable. Because you look at it, looked like it could be good, but since it's above the
you missed left.
Since it's above, you can't really review it no matter what. And it's not reviewable. So basically that's it.
Oh, he missed it. He missed it. I'm looking at this from a straight on angle as they're showing all the replays.
I am too.
It hooked left at the last possible second.
Yeah. And I think he overcompensated. That's why it hooked so bad. Because he was already kind of set. He was already kind of dead on. If he just shot straight, it would have probably went through.
2nd down and 10, 2:48 remaining. No timeouts left for Oklahoma, 1 for Alabama. Trips left, 2 tight ends in the ball game. Horton in motion. They give it to Hill, and he is swarmed under for a loss of 4. Third down, and this snap will more than likely take us to the 2-minute warning, and Simpson's doing the right thing and huddling his team. Loss of 4, back to the 16. Owen Heineke with the stop. But to finish that story, my dad gave me something, and he never told me what it was. I was feeling great, but I only saw 2 plays in my sports world that day. I saw a clip between the Rockets and the Magic and a clip between the Cowboys and the Cardinals. And that pass is caught. It'll be 4th down. And we're down to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning in Norman, Oklahoma. And your score is Alabama 34, Oklahoma 24. We'll come back with the finish after this.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Quick update from
Everybody in
NHL.
Oklahoma right now is saying, "Ain't that a bleep?"
Quick update: the Devils, late in the third period, have stormed and taken the lead. They now lead 2-1 over the Mammoths, and that's 1:21 left in the third period. Meanwhile, the Stars are still beating the crap out of the Ducks.
Nice.
5:21 left to go in the second, and they're leading 5-1.
Yeah, of course. I'm not trying this SpongeBob meal from BK. I can't do it.
No. Nor should you.
I just can't do it. And I know that all the kids I know, why not? No. N-O. 4th and 9. $1:57 remaining. Oklahoma has no timeouts. Here's the punt. And fair catch. No fair catch. Out to the 40, to the 45, and bang down to the 48. Now, here's a what if. What if Oklahoma strikes quickly? Isaiah Satania with a 17-yard return after a 48-yard punt.
You got something in your text messages?
What? I do?
Mm-hmm.
What in the world?
That's the video that I got the recipe from.
Ah, okay, cool. That pass complete for a gain of 4, 2nd down with 100 seconds left. And the Stars score again. It's now 6-1.
Oh my God.
It is 6-1.
Are they trying to impress Gerald?
141 left. Snap to Matier. Back to throw. Nope. Over the middle. That's caught. Are you going to get? He gets out of bounds. And that is Torrey Blaylock with the reception. 1st down, Oklahoma. Man, you got to put this in the end zone and fast.
Yeah.
Because there's only 93 seconds left in the ball game.
Yeah, you don't have time.
This recipe. Yes,
you don't have time for these. You don't have time for these short, dinky passes. You got to go past the sticks, man. I know you're worried about the interception.
About that all the time?
But it's like, now you got to hurry up.
That interception cost him. Matier zips it over the middle. That pass is caught by Kanek, and Kanek will get 5. Now you got to hurry up and spike the ball. 1:24 left. Clock running. 1:20 left. Matier under center spikes it with 1:18 left, and they lost 5 precious seconds. Simpson for the night, 18 of 29, 232, two touchdowns.
What are they doing?
What are they doing?
What are they doing?
It's 3rd and 5. You know what? They're conserving time. They're going to try a 51-yard field goal. On 3rd and 5?
This is a bad idea. You got time. Take another shot at the end zone.
It's on the way. He missed it. Game over.
It's short.
It was short.
Dumb move. That's a dumb move.
Very dumb move.
That's a dumb move.
That's a fireable offense. Wow.
You had more than enough time.
This ball game is over.
Yep. You had more than enough time to get closer. If you're going to do this, you have more than enough time to get closer.
Just get a pass out of bounds.
Exactly.
Get a pass out of bounds, man. Why did you attempt a field goal on 3rd and 5?
I have no idea.
Get the 1st down. They reset it. Alabama outscored Oklahoma 34-7 after trailing 17-0, and it's the Crimson Tide that will face the Indiana Hoosiers on New Year's Day, a game that we'll have on Snowman's 4 o'clock start time.
And the tide will roll again.
Again.
Bonehead
Down to the final
move.
45 seconds left. We'll give Alabama credit, man. Down 17-0 on the road in a playoff game.
I mean, I get that.
Give them credit for storming back.
But this game could have been.
I know why. I know why.
times.
I know why you ain't like it.
Well, the thing is, this game could have been had multiple times by OU.
The exact reason why I'm not gonna. I don't like.
Just dumb move after dumb move. You had more than enough time to go in. I understand you're trying to conserve time and get enough time for a onside kick and possibly another score.
Yep.
But golly, if you're gonna do that, 51 yards, it's very tough to hit 51 yards when you're in college. It's very tough. I would take another stab. I would take another stab. Maybe get to the end zone.
It is.
And then, and then if you don't get it, then you give them the kick. But you give them a short field to work with, not a long field to work with.
That's what I would. That's what I would have done. I'd have taken a shot at the end zone. But once again, give the Crimson Tide credit for fighting back from 17 down and winning by 10. 34-24.
It's something that I've learned.
Man,
it's something that I learned, especially this season. No lead is ever truly safe. No lead is ever truly safe.
It wasn't safe tonight.
Nope.
That's the truth. It was not safe tonight. Your final score in the first playoff game for 2025, Alabama 34, Oklahoma, and the Alabama Crimson Tide for storming back from 17 down to win, in essence, going away. Down 17, and they win by 10. 34-24. Let's take a 100-second timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the final numbers and get you ready for tomorrow's triple header on Snowman Sportsnet.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
So apparently the Dallas Stars are playing NHL 94.
In a game where you...
Apparently the Dallas Stars are playing NHL 94. They scored again. It's 15 seconds left in the second
break
period. And the Stars are leading 7-1.
And it's now 7-1. It's 7-1.
Like I said, they play NHL '94
goodness
anyway.
gracious.
Final score: 34-24 in favor
Mateer
of
got
the
the
Alabama.
Mateer got the score. 34-24 is your final. It's the Crimson Tide that will play in the Rose Bowl, and they have a line about the Rose Bowl in their fight song. It will be the Crimson Tide facing the top-ranked, top-seed Indiana Hoosiers on New Year's Day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It was John Mateer that got the scoring started with an 8-yard run for a touchdown, made it 7-0. Tack on a field goal, made it 10-0. And then that's when the fun started, because Oklahoma went up 17-0 on a touchdown pass to on a touchdown pass. And then Alabama just stormed all the way back with 17 unanswered points, including a pick six that tied the score at the half at 17 apiece. They get 10 more in the third, lead 27-17. Oklahoma scores on a long pass to Deion Burks, make it 27-24.
Yep.
Alabama clinches it with a touchdown, and Oklahoma missed not one but two field goals in the final 4 minutes that sealed their fate, and they go down 34-24. Kudos to the Crimson Tide for their comeback tonight. Ty Simpson is our player of the game, 18 of 29, 232 yards. He scored 2 touchdowns on the game. And I'm going to couple that with Lodzier Brooks for Alabama. He caught 5 for 79 yards and both touchdowns. In a losing effort, John Mateer went 26 of 41, 307 yards. He threw 2 touchdowns. He threw 1 very costly pick that turned into a pick six, and that tied the game at 17 apiece. And Alabama was on the way and not looking back after that. Deion Burks caught 7 for 107 yards plus a touchdown, which put Alabama up at the time 17-0. Oklahoma outgains Alabama 362-260. Outthrow them through the air 307-232. Outrush them 55-28. And you think with all those that Oklahoma won going away. Nope. A costly turnover late in the second quarter, that pick six that tied the game at 17 and allowed, as I said, Alabama to just get going, and they didn't stop. And that's your final tonight in the first game of the first round of CFP. Your final score tonight: Alabama 34, Oklahoma 24. And it's Alabama that exceeded Indiana Hoosiers in the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day. The winner of that game will play on January 9th. We'll get you updated with all the schedule as we go along here. Tomorrow, we start our sports day at 1:30 with the 11th ranked Iowa Hawkeyes and the undefeated top-ranked defending national champion Connecticut Huskies in women's basketball. That just starts the day. Then at 4, we'll go to the FCS and have a big semifinal that is a big cross-state matchup. It's the Montana Grizzlies, the number 3 seed, taking on the number 2 seed Montana State Bobcats from Bobcat Stadium in Bozeman, Montana. And then after I get a break, some downtime, and some dinner, we will have the oldest rivalry in the NFL with the Green Bay Packers traveling to Soldier Field to take on the Chicago Bears, with the top spot in the NFC North Division, a.k.a., as y'all know me best, the NFC Central, hanging in the balance. That's our day tomorrow. We're figuring out what we're going to do on Sunday. Victor, let me thank you and thank all the crew for joining tonight. I really appreciate you.
Not a problem, man. You know I'm here. Oh, it's coming up roses for the Crimson Tide.
I am wrong and a half tonight. It is. It is. It's all roses for the Crimson Tide. Repeating your final one more time inside of the Fanatics postgame show. Repeating your final one more time. Alabama 34, Oklahoma 24. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:30 as we get things started with an hour-long pregame show leading into our triple header. Don't forget, Game 1, women's basketball. It's Iowa and UConn from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn as part of the Women's Champions classic. My name is Brian Snow. We hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. See you tomorrow for our triple